first down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Nice run here by this Wisconsin running back to pick up the first down, and you love to see Wisconsin when they can run the ball. Think about, Chris, the embarrassment of riches that the Badgers have had over the years. Monty Ball and Melvin Gordon and Jonathan Taylor, and going back to Ron Dane, who won the Heisman. So many good backs that have played at Camp Randall.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Jones. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. A short completion to the tight end. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Back to throw again. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
They'll kick it away here. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. Kent State's offense back out there now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Now, everybody's entitled to whatever they think is best for their own defense. But, man, this quarterback was just sitting back there with all kinds of time to be able to evaluate the coverage and make a throw. This defense better get more aggressive and start getting after the quarterback.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Now it's 2nd down here. Back to throw. It's Fuller. Looks left and finds his target there. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Golden Flash is moving quickly down the field here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Grab down the middle. It's Martin. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Back to pass. It's Fuller. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Ball handed off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
That's the end of the first quarter, and after one, we're scoreless.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Can he get there on the ground? And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back do just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
The Golden Flashes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. He's escaping the pocket now. Snags the quick throw. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Very efficient on third down, and now it's first down and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. Well, Well, they slowed the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. And man, did they make that look easy.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? They're going to run the option. He's got some room to work. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And he spins around the defender to earn a few extra yards.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Good enough for first down yardage.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Badgers are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
And the wideout goes in motion. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Kent State offense on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And it's intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. At the 10 now. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Got a lot of time back there. Now throws it to the right. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
So they were backed up, and in one play, they're suddenly threatening to score. First and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Defense expecting to run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this...
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State. Extra point try coming now. And it's up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. The last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now. Solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 49. First down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle made after the completion. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Griffin. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Breaking tackles.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They'll try the option play here. The back's got to run a pitch. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He knocks this one right through. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? To the air. It's Fuller. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This defense is so caught up in defending this pass game. I think here they just completely forgot about this guy's ability to run the football. Good, solid gain, and he gets out of bounds.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. So incomplete pass on second down sets up a 3rd and inches. Can he make it to the marker? He's found some room at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That running back picks up a big gain, but I want to give credit to the offensive line. Did a really nice job there up front of being able to communicate, get on the same page, create that crease in the defense, and it made it very easy for the back to pick up the first down and then big yards on the back end.
Going to scramble now. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up.
Okay, ready?
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They move the 6th. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. He'll try a pass here. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big 1st down.
And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Golden Flashes will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, it's a big stop here by this defense. Tie game, just getting into the second half. Made some good adjustments, good awareness there on that 3rd down play. And now it sets up a 4th down.
On the return, it's Moore. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Golden Flash's offense retakes the field now. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Heading left after the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Fuller. Looking to scramble. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Pressure is coming. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
A lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
The Golden Flashes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Gets rid of it on the move. Looking right, this one caught. They pick up the 1st down, tackled at the 25.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
The Golden Flashes looking to keep this drive rolling. Handoff heading left. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Fuller. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Flips it with the running back, but he's got work to do. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. It's a quick grab. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take on downs now.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. They'll test the right side here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Catch made over the middle. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Brings up 2nd down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. Running past the 45. Brought down after a big gain and a 1st down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The back's got it. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already added a gain.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to pass this time. Grab behind the line, it's Jones. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Caught by the back. On the play.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Brought down to the 22. It's a 1st down, very near the red zone now.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
A quick throw out left, complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play.
And after 3,
crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Touchdown, Badgers. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is up and good. We lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
24, Kent State 17.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down.
And your Kent State Golden Rockets will take over 1st and 10.
Kent State's offense back out there now. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Looking to make a big play downfield. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. It's a run to the left. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Fuller. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's looking deep here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert, come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
With the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity.
Second down.
This running back, any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Lets it fly to the wide out. Here's a wide open receiver, complete.
Gain of 23 on the play. And that's a 1st down.
The golden flashes look to keep this drive moving. Hands off to the left. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
This is the 6th play on the drive. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And now the defense able to bring him down.
At the 24-yard line. 3rd down coming up.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, it's Fuller. Receiver makes the grab. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, golden flashes.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Kent State offense on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. On the run here. Let's it go. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Trying to create here on the move. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Important 2nd down play coming up. To the air. It's Fuller. Quarterback escapes the pocket. The throw complete to the running back underneath. And he'll be brought down.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Oh, he just missed his receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the fourth quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep shot caught inside the 15. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Golden Flashes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Kent State.
What a touchdown here to pull them within 1 with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for 2 to try to take the lead.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. And now the critical extra point attempt. And FPAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win it in regulation? And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver makes the catch.
Well, I love this play call by the offensive coordinator. We got a tie game. You're around midfield. You come up with a big play. At the very least, you're thinking field goal, possibly touchdown.
2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Caught near the sticks. It's Jones. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
And it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay with him in man coverage. Very tough to do.
The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the defense calls time to stop the clock with just 16 seconds left. Here's the second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And the Badgers line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking for some space. It's Jones. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. And it's good. Game over. A walk-off winner from 40 yards away. Well, you love to see a game, Kirk, come down to the final possession. Who's going to have the football last? And they were able to make plays and come out with a win.
Yeah, not only the final minutes, but the final drive. And that entire unit looked calm, cool, and collected. It was well called by their offensive coordinator, and this defense just couldn't stop them when they needed to.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.